how great things turned out. As the bullets flew, Colin got hit pretty seriously, and Susan got hit pretty hard. And I think it was pretty unaware of what was going on at that point with the four of them. It was a pretty shocking situation. And they tried running, saw that Colin wasn't able to run, immediately came back and supported their friend. And the three of them helped them immediately. At that moment, as the shots were fired, Officer Hofsenberger heard the shots. He came running, he identified the subject, identified the target, engaged and stopped the threat. At that point, the kids, young adults, were immediately went into action. Jada called 911, and one of the best 911 calls that I've ever heard under stress and pressure. She gave, I think she did better than our dispatch. Our dispatch was more shocked and concerned than she was, but she gave the information that we needed to have, and it was just incredible. She kept calm and cool and really helped the EMS and the police respond and give the best response that we could. Same moment, Spencer, he had taken off his tuxedo vest, gave it to Colin, helped him with that. Saw he was still bleeding pretty profusely, and he took off his necktie and used it as a tourniquet and helped to stop the bleeding. Again, that's an incredible act. I don't know if a lot of people would think of something like that in a situation like that, but it was amazing. Susan was hit also, and at first didn't even say she was hit, and was more concerned about Colin, and she kept everything calm and saw how bad he was. And Colin, again, he was very strong through it, from what I understand, calm, and really helped and assisted the EMTs, and they all just did a fabulous job. But not only that few moments that they were doing a great job, but how they conducted themselves from there on out, I think really set the tone for everything. They were a lot of character, a lot of integrity. They had the strength and the courage, but they showed a lot of compassion and they showed empathy. And with that, that's where I think the whole tone of the community coming together, the whole community responding to the situation really helped the community come together and become that and go strong and as strong as it is. And I just really appreciate everything you did. Thank you. From the police department in the city of Antigo, we have some awards that we want to present to you. Spencer. Thank you. Good. Congratulations. Great job. Doing good. Have a good summer, buddy. Yeah. You get to grab a seat, bud. You still want to give a speech. The other great thing about that night, and I touched a little bit about what Officer Hofsenberger had done, was a true act of courage. An act that I don't know if many people could do or would do in the same situation. He reacted, did exactly as we trained to do, and it was incredible. He saved the lives of his 4 children, and he saved the lives of countless other people in that school and in the parking lot. When Officer Ossenberger first heard the gunshots, he was in the parking lot, just a little further west. He immediately ran to the sound of that gunfire. He identified the subject, saw that it was still a threat. The subject was pointing the gun at the young adults yet. He distracted him by yelling at him, turned his attention to him, took the threat to himself at that point, and then stopped the threat. All this within 19 seconds from the first shot until he had stopped the subject. I owe Andy a lot. He's been with the department 3.5 years. Been great ever since the first day, and I can't be more proud now